Hi, we're team AptToLearn. I'm Arlinda Boyer, PhD student in the English department.
Abdurrahman Alalu, MNGC.
I'm Zohaib, MNGC.
And our goal is to bring mobile app technology to the theater experience in order to better educate playgoers. This app grew out of a problem. Stage plays always begin with a pre-show announcement to patrons to please turn off your cell phones. Compliance levels have never been very good, and even the Royal Shakespeare Company reports that their shows have been interrupted by phones ringing, chirping, and buzzing. It's frustrating for actors and for theater patrons alike. And this is with a theatrical audience that skews rather older than the general population. Many young adults have never seen live theater. Theaters want those customers, but they're not going to get them by trying to ban technology. So what should they do? Our team came up with a solution that serves both playgoers and theaters. You don't have to turn off your phone. Rather, you use it to enhance your experience. What seems really magical, I think, to users is that you can seemingly bookmark moments of real life that are happening in front of you with live actors. And you can save those moments to your phone so that you can learn more about them later. Here's how it works.
Our app all starts with the Play Manager. The Play Manager synchronizes live and upcoming events from upcoming plays from the server. Once a play starts, a user can join that play. The sensor manager then kicks in, where it puts your phone to silent for the remainder of the play and listens to touchscreen events. A double tap indicates that a bookmark has been set. So the bookmark manager will relate that bookmark to what is happening in the play and in the timescale of things. At the end of the play, users will be asked to answer a brief survey to provide feedback for the theater as well as researchers on the production.
So my friend and I are going to see Macbeth. There are moments in the play which are confusing, and so we're going to use our app to bookmark those areas so that we can figure out what more details about that scenes. So ordinarily, the house manager basically tells the audience that you can start the app at any time. So, but for this demo, we're going to start sync the app with the play to have everything running at the same time. So I'm going to start the app. So the play manager goes in there and starts Macbeth. So it starts in there as well. So we're gonna act it out.
To understand. Once a chappy finger laying upon his skinny lips. You should be women. And yet your beards forbid me to interpret that you understand. Speak. If you can, what are you?
All hail, Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Glamis.
All hail, Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor.
So
So we marked two moments that confused us. The odd names that the witches call Macbeth. Let's find out more about this speech. So we tapped that option, and we found out that Glamis and Cawdor are titles that Macbeth has. We can also find a plot summary for this scene, a plot summary for the whole play. We can find out what scholars have written about this moment. There's a link. We can see other version, and we can see another version of this moment.
So in case you miss out on the bookmarks, the red ones indicate that what user creates a bookmark, and the green ones are those that you missed out. And anytime you can swipe through the seek bar to toggle the bookmarks to see the more details about every scene in the play. So
Once you are finished, you press the back button and you are led to a brief survey that you can to provide the theater with feedback so they can better their products. So you can click submit at the end with your feedback, and that information is sent to the server, and voila.
So for slide 5. So what benefits the theater regarding this app is the phones will be silent during the app, and the screen will be set to dark. So this helps the actors to perform their best because the phones are not distracting them. Also, the data is very important in this kind of app because it helps the directors to know which parts are bookmarked the most, so that they can improve better on them and make it more engaging for the moviegoers or theater goers.
Not only can we do this for every scene of every Shakespeare play, but we can do it for any other play as well, for the entire live theater experience. Theaters can add extras for playgoers, kind of like DVD extras. They can hear from the actors, they can hear from the directors. And speaking of DVD extras, this app could easily work for movies just as well, and when fully developed, could be of interest to movie studios. Thank you.
Thanks.
That's a really novel idea. I wonder, have you talked to your colleagues about this?
I bounced it off of the theater company I used to work for, and the education director there loved it. She said, I'd be one of your first adopters, because when I go to see a play, sometimes I'm curious about lines they cut. So I want to see the whole text instantly, and that's one of the options that we have. And the idea of turning the phones to silent and dark, she really loved that.
Was any of this supposed to happen, any of that information supposed to come to you during the play or only after the play?
After.
So, okay.
Yeah.
So, that's neat. Cool. Any comments or questions?
I think one point we forgot to mention, sorry,
Yeah.
I have a small comment. One point we forgot to mention is, in the future, it would be ideal to, instead of using the phone to actually tap, to have maybe a smartwatch or a more discreet wearable that you can activate.
Or even shake it, maybe, depending on where it's shaking.
If you're sitting beside someone, you just like shake.
Yeah. I
But
think
something more discreet, like a watch or something, where some.
No, but you could be creative with
Yeah.
that. Yeah, you have a comment?
Two things. One, also dance. Like, I think that would be really valuable. People are always confused during the moment and they want to come back to it, but they forget in like a 2-hour session. And the other question I had was, is it doing like a search to some other source to pull the content about the play, or do you have to go in and manually say, this is Macbeth, this is the information that I want to provide?
I think right now the way it's done is that whoever's running the theater is like, it'll be customized for that play. So whether it's going to pull it from a server, right now the way we had it was everything was embedded into the app itself for the play we're showing, because it's a demo. But the idea is to fetch from a server what play you're joining.
that's
Get the
the,
information there.
it can be very production specific. So if a production makes a choice to cut a small scene, you won't have any bookmarks for that. Yeah, it can be done by the theater, very production specific. But the links we have are to online free text Shakespeare. So if the playgoer wants to know what was cut, they'll see what was cut if they go to that link.
And the suggestion was,
What was the other?
sorry.
I was 11, I'm like, oh, we're on.
Yeah, we're near finished. The suggestion, by the way, because you didn't hear, was
Yeah.
you could do it for dance as well,
Mhm.
which is or ballet or
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah, you
interesting.
could.
Yeah.
And there's
Whose questions?
someone over here.
The hyperlinks are going to a real web page.
So I'm just wondering, because like most of the time when people use your phones and it's distracting in the theater, they're using other apps, right? So I'm wondering if the users are in the theater holding their phone using your app, would they be tempted to go to Facebook at the same time, and then that would be distracting?
I think one of the main things that it does is, as soon as the play starts, it puts your phone to silent. So, your notifications vibrating or whatnot won't occur. So, are you likely, you'll still get a notification, maybe show up on the screen, but maybe that's something to look at in the future to, how to fully disable that. But, I mean,
Hard to do.
you get an emergency call from your mother or something, I don't know.